let's go ahead and test this new preset out. This is a continuation of the learner's permit stuff that I've been working on. Oh gosh, and we haven't played SotN in a little while, so I'm gonna be bad for 2 seconds, but it's okay. We're forging new SotN runners. That's actually why it's called that. So true. Yeah, the goal is to give people a reason to practice and perform some of the very basic speedrunning glitches for this game. Because I think the randomizer has already done a fantastic job of getting people interested in like learning basic movement ideas and basic like mechanics of Symphony of the Night. But not a lot of people have taken the next step to learn the actual speedrun. Some people have, which I think is really cool. I think I'll make like a very quick, rough like guide of like, hey, here's everything you need to know to speedrun this preset, right? Like here's how to do death skip. Here's how to do Richter skip. And have it so people can like learn it and like reference it whenever. But it's like those tools already exist. I feel like I'm just making copies of tools that already exist, but I think a lot of people are just I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping that this is a way to get more people interested in actually speedrunning the game whilst keeping it still, oh gosh, with the theme of like the randomizer, like starting with random gear and stuff. Yo, what up, Don Smile? Glad you can make it to a live stream. Yeah, we're streaming a little bit later in the evening than we normally do. Can't kill any more zombies. Okay. Nice. You have no idea how the randomizer works? Wait, what do you mean? Like, you don't understand the concept of the randomizer, or what? Neutron bomb. That works. I second-guessed myself on that. Oh, it's fine. There's death skip. It's very easy to do as long as you know what you're looking for. And I think a lot of people just don't know what they're looking for with that skip oftentimes, and that's why they get messed up. Zircon. Nice. That mana prism is guaranteed. It's part of the preset itself. It's one of the small changes that I added. There's also a duplicator that shows up in Logic in one of the relic locations. It essentially gives people a reason to explore and try and find the duplicator, and then they'll have access to good movement, and they're guaranteed to have access to infinite mana because they'll have the mana prisms. Because I found myself struggling to enjoy the preset as the same way I would enjoy like a normal speedrun. Because the normal speedruns, you always have access to duplicator, you always have access to really good movement options. So, Bounty Hunter when? I already did Bounty Hunter. I did the community race. If there were more Bounty Hunter seeds, I would play them, but I've played all of them. You're saying you would play through it? You can type !rando in the chat. Or !how to rando if you actually want to learn how to do the randomizer stuff. It all links to the randomizer website and symphonyrando.fun, which is like a nice Dark Metamorphosis. A repository of information and stuff. Whoa. No, the Cross Hurricane isn't guaranteed. That one was random. Turn around, please. So far, we haven't found anything, but that's pretty normal. Like, I think it's fine to not have anything crazy movement-wise early on. At least not in every seed. Like, randomly, you'll find, like, layer 0 bat or something like that. It'll happen eventually, but... Is it possible for the viewers to control the game through donations. It's technically possible, like crowd control exists. And I've done Symphony of the Night crowd control before. Do I plan on doing it anytime soon? Not really. I've done it before. It's fine. I genuinely don't find it to be very fun. I feel like the main reason you do stuff like that is to just kind of encourage people to give you more money, and not to say that I'm opposed to that necessarily. I don't know. I would rather be doing stuff that I find fun for the sake of like creating fun content. I do want that. Hold on. Because I think it's not as fun to just... Oh, it's a normal katana. Not as fun to just watch me be frustrated. Maybe some people do enjoy that, but I don't like... I don't want to be the streamer who is known for the guy who just gets mad and plays games that make him angry. Yo, what up, Deo? Fun only. Yeah, we do toxic positivity here. Fun, no, not fun allowed. Well, that's the thing, is I also find overcoming difficult and sometimes jank video games to be fun. It's one of the reasons why Poo Stained has become like a staple of the stream recently. Is because that game is so obtuse and frustrating, but it's also a very interesting game on top of how frustrating it is, that it changes my like meters. Exclamation mark EMU in chat. If you want to know about the emulators. Oh gosh. Yeah, I like the cape a lot. Not the Poo Stained. More of a fan of Butt Stained? Ooh, Butt Stained actually is probably better. You're right. Damn it. But the thing is I started by calling it Poo Stained, so I feel like I have to keep calling it Poo Stained. Y'all ever just shank a guy in the face while he stands there? Menacingly? Oh, fuck. Oh, frick. I'm gonna die to the Minotaur and look like a baby that doesn't know how to play the video game. Dude, how is he still alive? There we go. Nah, Butt Stained sounds better because it does sound closer to Blood Stained. It's just objectively the better one. I'm honestly just salty I didn't think of it. It's alright, we'll get him next time. Can I just do this, actually? Yeah, we'll just iframes. Longest boss fight you've seen on the stream? Yeah. It's mostly because I messed up. I could have done a better strat. In fact, I should have done it the other way around, but it's fine. Low-key kind of throwing. Yo, what up, miscast? I could grab the warp, but I don't think it's necessary right now. I think it's probably better to go outer warp first, because we're going to come back here anyways, once we do the alchemy lab stuff. If I had backtracked for the alchemy lab stuff, then it probably would have been worth. But yeah, so far, I've talked about it before. I feel like trying to hone in on this custom preset to create like a interesting racing preset is it's pretty difficult, honestly. I am a casual, sadly, XD. Nothing wrong with being casual. Honestly, part of me wishes that I could have more of a casual mindset with video games. I think speedrunning does kind of degrade your enjoyment out of some types of video games and certain... Like, I've completely eroded my ability to have any patience in a video game. And the reason why DuckStation is great if you're a casual is specifically because it is a emulator that is really, really good and has a lot of quality of life features, but it's not allowed for speedrunning specifically. So if you don't care about speedrunning, then you don't have to worry about the, like you can just play on DuckStation, and honestly, I recommend it. It's a really good emulator. I'll check this. This is complexity 7, but that just means that there's going to be more stuff on layer 0 that has the potential to be good. Or it could just be a familiar card. However, that familiar card could allow us, to do shop glitch, so I will grab it. Lack of dexterity nerfs you. Yeah, but everybody starts off with lacking the dexterity that they need. Barring any sort of like physical impairments, I genuinely believe that anybody could learn those techniques, like speedrunning techniques. It just takes time and practice. And it's okay if you don't have the time to practice. Like, that's perfectly normal and fine. But I'm a big believer that anybody could be a speedrunner, even like a world record level speedrunner in whatever game they feel like, if they just put in the time. It's just a matter of whether or not people have time, you know? There's a reason why world record holders oftentimes either are full-time speedrunners or are just unemployed. Is this the Hunter Rando? No, we did the Hunter Rando as part of the community race the day before yesterday? 2 days ago? It was a lot of fun. I definitely want to participate in more of those races in the future, though. If you missed it, I'll have a video up soon on Dragon Blitz Daily. Speaking of Dragon Blitz Daily, if you're watching on Dragon Blitz Daily right now and you're 12 minutes into the speedrun, you should probably subscribe. Or at least consider it, maybe. Where are my manners? Hello? Well, hello. It's fine. Two Vlads, merman statue. Not too bad, not too bad. I remember I was owning box a while ago. You just gotta go in cold turkey and grind it. I mean, that's one way to go about it, yeah. But in general, that's kind of how you learn anything, is you kind of go in with little to no expectations and you figure things out as you go.
I'm interested in this.
I'll grab it, it's free.
Thank you.
Shield Rod might be worth grabbing. Ooh, especially with Iron Shield. I don't know. I could afford both, yeah. I could just barely afford both. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? We already have the Yasasuna as well, but this is like good for everything that Yasasuna is not good against.
Farewell for now.
That sounds good. So the game gave us gravity boots at the start. That probably means that we're supposed to go... probably back to castle entrance. Have you ever tried speedrunning with an arcade stick? Is that even allowed? Yes, it is allowed. There are many people who, especially Speedrun Richter speedruns with arcade stick. I'm pretty sure the current world record for Richter any percent is done on an arcade stick by Rasha. She plays on arcade stick. Mouse, Wild Mouse, plays on arcade stick. Yeah, Bobby speedruns on Snack Box. I have my Blitz box that I do Richter speedruns on. This game basically has like the general rule is you can speedrun on whatever you want so long as there are no macros and you don't double bind key presses or inputs. And that's usually the rules for most speedruns, I feel like. Some speedruns with like analog controls do have to deal with like analog to digital conversion shenanigans, like Super Mario 64. I think there was some issues where people were using like keyboards or whatever, or Smashbox to do like frame walk and stuff like that, and that was considered like not allowed. But most communities allow just whatever input device is convenient. You also could just speedrun without the inclusion of or requirements from any community. I'm a big advocate for, if you're interested in a speedrun that the current community doesn't appreciate or care about, you can just do it. They can't stop you. No community has a monopoly on speedrunning a game. Even if they won't accept you on their leaderboard, you can still just speedrun it for fun. If your only goal is to get on a leaderboard, then obviously that's different, but I very much am a big believer in speedrunning for the self-improvement aspect more so than anything else. And I do think competition is cool too. Isn't that the point of video games? Fun? Depends on your definition of fun. 3 Vlad relics already is pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't know. My brain is hardwired in. There has to be some form of progression, whether it's personal or in-game progression, for me to feel invested in a video game. And that progression has to be, what's the word I'm thinking of? Kind of divvied to the player. You have to feel the progression happen at a reasonable rate. Otherwise, I just get bored and fall off. What about a slow runner? I mean, I could never. My brain doesn't work that way anymore. I do think if you spend too long speedrunning, your brain does start to get rewired to see video gaming differently. There's a 0% chance that my ass will ever play a JRPG seriously because they are just too slow. Which is unfortunate for me. I'm missing out on an entire genre, but low percent confuses the hell out of me. In what way? The idea of beating a game with the lowest percentage possible? I feel like the concept is pretty easy to grasp. So would I ever casually play something without speedrunning? At this point in time, no. What is there to casually do? Randomizers are my casual playthroughs now. Right? Is this random preset on SotN.io? Not currently, no. It's still in testing phases.
Tribute.
Yo, Project Omega, thank you.
Kill men's souls and make them your slaves.
Is Forge the new learner's permit? Basically, yeah. Exclamation mark preset if you want to know all of the not all of the, but all of the basic details. The idea that a time could be 3 hours slower would top the leaderboard because it's a lower percentage, but that's because the goal is to have the lowest percentage. Nice. I love parfait. Delicious. I think you just have to change your frame of reference. Low percent is just a challenge run with a timer attached to it. And here's the major mind blow. All speedruns are just challenge runs. They're just a specific genre of challenge run. It's pretty straightforward, I feel like. I don't know. Certain JRPGs are really fast. I don't know. I have a issue with just straight reading for long periods of time. It really just gives me a headache. I think part of it is I might have astigmatism. I have no clue. Wow, 4 Vlad, that's crazy. I've had some like vision problems in like the last 4 years that I need to get checked out. What if it's fully voiced? It helps. Like recently, for example, you know what's a game that the dialogue isn't amazing necessarily, but I'm happy it exists, is Neon White. I don't know if you guys have ever played Neon White. If Neon White was just text, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't give a shit about the story at all. But because it is voiced, I actually found the story to be entertaining. Because if they had me read everything, I just wouldn't, straight up. Because there are no stories interesting enough for me to force me to read. Fucking my ass ain't reading Tolkien, so my ass is definitely not reading fucking generic video game text. You know what I mean? Like if I wanted a good story to read, I would go pick up fucking Lord of the Rings or some shit. But my ass is not reading. I just, in today's day and age, I just can't. So we're looking for Last Vlad Relic. We're looking for Flight. We have a lot of stuff that we're still looking for, but we also have made a lot of progression, which is pretty crazy. I think I'm going to go into the mines. Well, that's not... Yeah, I think I'm going to go into the mines. The mines are out of logic for me right now, but because I don't have Flight, but we could just do that. Diablo 4? No, thank you. If I wanted to play a Diablo game, I would play Diablo 2. Which is a Diablo game I've never played before. So if I wanted that experience, I would start with Diablo 2. Imagine if you read books instead of playing games, you'd be a genius by now. That's definitely not how it works. There are plenty of people who have read a lot of books and are still dumb as bricks. I don't think genius can be measured by the number of books you have read. No, I don't need Harper. I thought about it, though. Why am I here? Yeah, I shouldn't be here. I'm just gonna grab the warp and leave. I think. Oh, I guess I probably should have saved split or something. I don't know. Whatever. This is a tough seed, actually. It's a 50-50 where Flight is, and I'm just kind of hoping at this point that it's at Castle Keep. Because if not, then we have to go behind the waterfall, and that's like really slow. But I don't want to go behind the waterfall. Well, actually, I probably should have just went behind the waterfall now that I think about it. Because I'm pretty much guaranteed to find Flight there. Ooh, actually, I could find Mist. Mist is the next progression item. And then, like, next progression is at Silver Ring or something. Well, that still would be Flight. It would just be out of logic Flight. That's fine. Yeah, I probably should have just went under the waterfall. That was a misplay by me. Whatever. We're still learning. This preset is different. I will put on the Mystic Pendant. I had a Garnet on this whole time? Dang, I'm bad. Should have noticed. No, there's plenty of dumbasses that still read scientific papers. They're called crackpots. There's a group of, a small group, mind you, but a group of academics that, because they got a degree in one thing, think that they're an expert in all things. Like fucking Michio Kaku or whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, that's right. I'm beefing with Michio Kaku. Mr. String Theory. Tyson too? Yeah, no, fuck Tyson. I don't know what it is about like science communicators where they feel like they need to be an expert on literally all things. Like that just hurts science communication in the long run. I'm working on my master's and I feel stupid. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but frick. Fricking frick. Yeah, I should have just, like I said, I should have went through the waterfall. That's fine. It's okay to not know things. In fact, it's not only okay, it's expected to not know things. Knowing things is a very rare occurrence compared to not knowing things. After you've already talked to the librarian, the only way to activate shop glitch is with sword card. Before you've talked to the librarian, you can activate the shop glitch with sword card, fairy card, and demon card. Because the cutscene needs to still be there. And if you've talked to the librarian, the cutscene goes away. Yeah, it's a little weird, but it's not bad. And shop glitch is like pretty easy to understand once you've done it a couple of times. All right, we definitely are wasting a lot of time here, but it's fine. Nice job. Ooh. Sure. I mean, I have nothing else to put on that slot, so might as well get some rare drops potentially. What up, Rise? Welcome, welcome. Don't talk to me. Look how slow that guy is. Can't even shield dash. Yeah. Kind of a big L for your boy right now. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? Screw it. What? This should be in the rules, and I'm gonna add it now. Screw it. We're doing it. We're doing some more glitches, and no one can stop me. I'm like, oh no, my route is bad. No, my route isn't even that bad. The gravity boots is a little rough. Or sorry, the leap stone is a little rough. But there's already like enough glitches in this preset. I think I should allow Aurochs. What do we call it? It's called cow skip, but like the Aurochs out of bounds, chapel out of bounds, I guess, to enter Aurochs. There's mist. I wish I had a library card, but it's fine. We love cheating in video games. Cheating in video games is hype and based, actually. I've been thinking if I ever need to press the nuclear option and like I need views on my YouTube channel stat, I've thought about making a video about cheating in speedrunning. Calling it like the dumbest ways to cheat in speedrunning. and I just talk about ways that people have cheated in the past. But I don't want to do it unless I absolutely have to. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. I should warp. I forgot I had this warp open. It'd be an interesting watch. I just don't want to... Jops does that? Yeah, that's why I don't want to do it. I don't want to ever be compared to that guy. But I know it'll happen. Cheating content leads to a certain type of audience over time that I don't appreciate. I have nothing against Jobs as a person other than his like Nazi past, but you know, if you could look past the fact that he used to be in a bunch of group chats with Nazis, other than that, his audience is just really annoying. And I could say that for a fact because his audience like brigaded one of my videos and was really annoying. Oh, I'll grab it. But I think most people don't like challenge him on that. Box him then. No, I'm good. Well, that's the thing is he has to say don't harass people, and I don't think it's because he necessarily cares. I think he cares more about his image than he cares about the actual harassment. And not only that, it's like regardless, there is the utilitarian, just like consequences, like the consequentialist perspective of like you covering a person who has cheated, you will bring eyes to it regardless of your intentions behind it. It's just going to happen. And by bringing attention to it, yo, there's the duplicator, nice. By bringing attention to it, you are causing people to, you know, like, here's the way I look at it, right? You're telling people this person cheated and cheating is bad. Right? And then you're exposing a bunch of people to the idea, hey, this person cheated and cheating is bad. But then after the fact, you're like, oh, by the way, don't be mean to this person who I just told you did a bad thing on the internet, right? To me, it sounds like a really cheap and silly cop-out. It's one of the reasons why I like drama channels and stuff like that. And that's the thing, is speedrunning cheating is just drama at the end of the day. You're gaining an audience of people who want to view drama and not view speedrunning. Which is why I will only ever use it as like I said, a nuclear option. And I feel like I would have to be I would just be a lot more careful by not including any individual people in the video, but just like things that exist, right? Yes, but someone has to do it? No. That's the thing is no one has to do it. That's just not true. You could choose to not bring attention to it. And also, it's not like a false dichotomy of like either you talk about it or you don't. There are ways you can do it that are more or less ethical, but at the end of the day, you are still engaging in like the cycle of drama and like witch hunting and shit like that. Even if you tell people, hey, don't do it. Like, hey, don't be mean to this guy that I'm telling you guys is a piece of shit. Like, what do you expect is gonna happen? And cheaters would be more rampant? That's not true. Cheaters get banned all the time and no one talks about it. You don't need to bring awareness to it. There are tons of cheaters that get banned from like Discords or servers or leaderboards that you've never even heard of because no one talked about it. Because people handle that shit behind closed doors in a respectful manner. Again, it's just a false dichotomy. And I refuse to accept your premise. Nice. I would never harass anyone, but I like the content. That's fine. That's a different story altogether. That just means you like the drama, and that's fine. That's like a normal human reaction. Again, you don't need to defend yourself about like who you like to watch or why you like to watch it. It's fine. We could all engage in some trash content every once in a while. But understanding it as what it is, it's just trash. By the way, possible flashing lights. Yeah. Damn it. I have to do it again. Flashing lights, sorry. There we go. That glitch should be allowed in the tournament. I think I'm going to do that. I think it helps with routing as well. I have Buffalo Stars. Let's do that. Just a little drama as a treat. That's fine. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing wrong with that necessarily, but you have to understand, like, the type of people who, like, engorge themselves on that type of content are probably not the type of regular viewers you want to have as a YouTube channel. Because you get sucked into just, like, a cycle of negativity with your content that I personally find to be, like, I just don't want to do personally. If you want to make content around, like, negative content, that's fine. And it also performs better statistically. So I understand why people do it. They just get sucked into it. And then the algorithm keeps pushing it, and then they're just stuck doing that forever. I just don't want to go down that path. Sometimes it's interesting. Yeah. But you always have to weigh that versus the consequences of bringing a bunch of attention to an individual that, you know, that people are going to view negatively. He also makes non-cheating videos. I'm sure he does. But he's kind of cemented himself in a niche that is, like, hard to get out of, which is what I'm talking about. Like, unless he talks about freaking Billy Mitchell suing him or some cheaters in speedrunning, I feel like his reach as a channel is a lot lower. Also, thank you, Barkeep, for the sub. I appreciate it. I really wish I had a library card. Yeah, because I still need the random ring, probably. Well, I might not, actually. Maybe we just go second castle and hope that we find something good. Yeah, I'll just say, like, blanket statement, I think there's nothing inherently wrong. Well, that's not even necessarily true. I think there are things that are inherently wrong with cheating speedrun content. But it's not so inherently wrong that I think you're a bad person for doing it. I just don't want to be that type of person because I think it's wrong to perpetuate, like, negative stereotypes and negative content about the hobby that I find to be way more about positive stuff than it is any of that negative garbage. There we go. Welcome, Dragonsfather. And again, I have nothing personal against anybody who does that type of stuff. I made my own cheater video, and I learned a lot from that video. I learned that the type of audience that you get for doing that is not one that you want to have around for a long period of time. But I also understand that the algorithm will push that stuff, which is why I prefaced it the way that I did. Oops, I was supposed to stand the whole time. I forgot. Crouching there doesn't work. But yeah, I hope I didn't upset anybody by telling them that their favorite creator used to be a Nazi or whatever. Yeah, I do need to grab that. Will I ever change it again? I like the pink. Pink has been my favorite hair dye color, so I like keeping it pink. I've kept it pink for like almost 2 years now. I've tried other colors. I think pink is the one I like the best personally. So what are we looking for here, actually? I think I might have made a mistake. Should I have? Oh, I should have checked, Because we just got Echo, right? I think I'm going to warp back to the first castle and then check Spikebreaker. Didn't I mention Job's checkered past before? I've mentioned it on and off. I just don't like talking about him very much because he obviously is a very large creator with a lot of fans. And I think if you already like him for the videos that he makes, me saying or bringing up anything from his past is just going to be perceived the wrong way from people who already like him. And it's not my job to change people's minds on that sort of thing. Well, I mean, Jobst is one of the bigger speedrunning creators, so you have to keep that context in mind. In general, I don't like talking about him. I would prefer if we changed the subject in general. Because like I said, I think people will not be happy one way or the other about this conversation. It's just unfortunate that I feel like a lot of negativity just surrounds that guy. That's the last thing I'll say. How about that freedom, that America? Talk about corn dogs. Let's not. Never mind. Dinner dog, you ruined it. Bro, you're Canadian. Right? Am I misremembering? You don't get to celebrate. Get out of here. This is Americans. Truth. Yeah, you live in a civilized country, okay? You don't get to enjoy our American corn dog and this is a weird one. I really wish I had a library card. It would fix like 90% of my problems right now. I'm just kind of hoping that Silver Ring and Gold Ring are nothing and that the final Vlad is at Spikebreaker. Otherwise, we are in for a very long seed. You made pastrami? What is pastrami? I know it's some sort of meat, but like... Pastrami is pastrami. Oh. Italian chorizo? Huh. I just think it's a funny word. Pastrami just sounds funny. Corned beef? Bro. This was the last Vlad. Yeah, okay. I could have finished this seed like... Well... Yeah, I kind of threw... I could have done this a lot differently, but it's fine. My brain wasn't 100% on. But this seat's pretty chill. I feel like this was fine. I do like the fact that you can find a duplicator almost guaranteed. I'm liking the pace of this. This is nice. Oh, that race link was from 2 days ago when we did the Bounty Hunter seed. Which was a lot of fun, honestly. I enjoyed a casual jaunt through Bounty Hunter. Exclamation mark preset has a few blurbs. Yeah, we get to skip a lot here, which is nice. Chat is meat pilled. That's disgusting. Preset is done, ship it. Maybe. I'll need to do more tests of it. I think we might be able to bump up the complexity back up to 8 Possibly? Oh no! Oh no, I forgot! Huh, I forgot the gold circlet makes you absorb holy damage. Well, we got the 5 Vlad relics. Let's just kill this guy, I guess. Get the bad ending? Fuck it.
Magnificent. But now feel my unbridled wrath.
Have I played Hollow Knight? Yes, I have. Hollow Knight's a good video game. Hydro Storm! Alright. Let's have the merman deal with him. This guy sucks! This guy's so bad! Cha! Yeah! Richter's voice actor sounds like RuPaul. Oh my god. Oh fuck!
It's over, Belmont.
Can you library card out? I don't have a library card, otherwise I would. Yo! Hold on. World record!
When the wolves have all gone,
Okay, I really need to remember.
has come to an end.
I really need to remember. Richter skipped the second time. That's gonna get me. I'm gonna need to practice that and like put it in my brains. Thank you, Dave, for the gifted. I appreciate it. Belmont's a good healer. He's a good healer. So many people are gonna forget this. I know. I'm starting to wonder if maybe there's a way to delete Richter once you've entered the second castle. Because you can get rid of the cutscene, but I wonder if there's a way to delete Richter so that way people don't like worry about this. It's either that or I don't know, just get good. Put holy glasses in the second castle. Ooh, actually, yeah, that could help. Put holy glasses in the second castle first pot. That's actually, yeah, perfect. Yeah. So that way, if anybody accidentally does it, there's like a failsafe. Just to prevent it from being like you lost the race or soft locked. That's actually a great. I'm gonna actually put that in the Discord right now. Thanks. Yeah, but I want to do more of this, and hopefully we get to see more of this in the future. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can click the subscribe button to see more of this in the future. And I'll see you later. Bye bye, YouTube.